Knows this mic. Good evening. Welcome. It's good to see such a big crowd tonight. We would like to just start the meeting with a moment of silence, please. Okay, I would like to call the meeting to order for the August 11th, 2025 Board of School Trustees meeting. We will start with recognition. Dr. Denning and Dr. Warland, individual student growth.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Look around this room. Thank you so much for coming tonight to celebrate and support our students. Let's just start with one big round of applause. Thank you. It has been our custom for a number of years at Franklin Community Schools to start every board meeting celebrating our students, individual student growth, our key guiding principle. So tonight, that's what you're all here for, so thank you. We are going to start by recognizing some of the newest members of our community, our new teachers. So if you would please stand, welcome to Franklin Schools and congratulations. Bella Voce, our state champions. If you are in the room and connected with our state champion choir, please come forward. Franklin Community Univoice Bella Voce won the ISSMA Concert Choir State Championship this past May on the 9th. Congratulations to the members of this group and their coaches, our directors, Kelly Day and Johnny Taylor. Let's give them a round of applause.
All right. Accepting the award for Bella Voce.
Congratulations. Hi, good evening, right over here.
Congratulations. What a great, we're glad you're here. We're gonna get a picture.
Tell us who you are.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Emma Farley, and I'm in Bella Voce. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Lily Gerald, and I was in Bella Voce last year when we won state.
Congratulations.
Right. Congratulations.
Great work.
Thank you for representing everyone.
Thank you. Franklin Community Middle School Band. If you are representing that group, please come forward. Our band, right here at Franklin Community Middle School, was the recipient of the Indiana State School Music Association All-Around Music Award in 24-25. We would like to congratulate band director Abby Fleck and her talented young musicians and the music staff for this outstanding musical accomplishment. Please give them a round of applause if you're with me. Great work. Now, look around this room again. There are a number of young faces in this room that we are going to recognize this evening for the Superintendent's Academic All-A Honor Roll for 24-25. This is impressive. So we're going to talk a little bit about logistics. If you've looked at the list, there are quite a few students in some of these categories. So we will call you up as a group by grade level. We will ask you to introduce yourself and who is with you this evening. And then we will stay for a photograph. Okay? So our seniors, you have to remember that by the time we get to you. All right? Let's start with our fifth graders from the 24-25 school year. If you are on our recognition list from fifth grade, please come forward.
Did anybody bring their pencil back with them?
Do you all
You
have
guys get
pencils and certificates?
Yep.
Did you pick those
Okay.
up? Okay, are you ready? Do you remember what to do? Your name and who's with you. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Hadley Dittmers, and tonight I'm here with my dad. Hi, I'm Adriana Harris, and I brought my mom, my dad with me, and my sisters.
Hi, I'm Catalea Gonzalez, and I'm here with my mom, dad, and older brother.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Judson, and I'm here with my mom, my dad, and my brother.
Hi, I'm Tinsley Alsop, and I'm here with my mom.
Hi, I'm Drew Sherry. I'm here with my mom and dad.
Hi, I'm Harris Beck, and I'm here with my mom and dad and 2 sisters.
Hi, I'm Eloise Williams, and I'm here with my family.
Hi, I'm Brooklyn Everson, and I'm here with my mom.
Hi, I'm Remy Davis, and I'm here with my mom. I'm Gracie Coy, and I'm here with my mom and sister.
All right, congratulations. We're going to get a picture though. Okay, right there.
Do you need 2 rows?
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations,
We'll see you back next year, same time.
That's right. Our 6th graders from CBIS, please come forward. Okay, team. We're going to need a couple rows here.
We're going to have 77 of you.
Yes. You all step back. Take a step back, gentlemen and ladies. Some of you come in the 2nd row. We may need a 3rd. Some of you go ahead. You can line up through the
Yeah, some of you start in the
Second
second row. Jump in the first
ladies.
row
Go
right
ahead
there.
and jump in here.
Yep.
2nd row. Hi.
All right.
Better start a 3rd row.
Well, welcome everybody. We have 77 of the 6th graders that got all A's this past year. And we're going to ask them the same thing, your name, and introduce anyone that's here tonight with you.
Hi, I'm Grace Dunnigan, and I'm here with my mom, my dad, and my grandmother.
I'm Chelsea Lee, and I'm here with my grandma.
I'm Lily Wolstrom, and I'm here with my mom and my dad.
I'm Cami Andrade, and I'm here with my mom and dad.
I'm Jack Polo, and I'm here with my mom.
I'm Lincoln Woodring. I'm here with my parents.
I'm Heath Russell, and I'm here with my mom.
I'm Presley Starling, and I'm here with my mom and my dad.
Hi, I'm Hazel Morrow, and I'm here with my mom and dad.
Hi, I'm Molly Schrader, and I'm here with my parents. I'm Emmy Turnipseed, and I'm here with my mom. Hi, I'm Briley Banta, and I'm here with my mom, dad, and sister.
Hi, I'm Reese Lytle, and I'm here with my mom. Hi, I'm Avery Booth, and I'm with my mom.
I'm Nikolai Faree, and I'm here with my mom and older brother.
I'm Abby Bertel, and I'm here with my family.
I'm Jude Rodriguez, and I'm here with my family, too.
Hey, Emma, no. Give me the microphone now.
Now, I tell you what, hang on 1 second. If you're in the front, step to the back. If you're in the back, step to the front.
Everybody in the back thought, oh, good
I
deal.
know.
No one's going to see
I
me.
know. And we'll
Yeah.
adjust for the photo.
That Dr. Warland's pretty smart, too.
All right, take it away.
I'm Henry Hoagland, and I'm here with my mom and my dad.
I'm Grant Schreiber, and I'm here with my little sister and mom.
I'm Jackson Barnes, and I'm here with my mom and dad.
I'm Turner Vaught, and I'm here with my mom, my dad, and my little brother. I'm Andre Pelago, and I'm here with my sister and my mom.
I'm Arthur Riley, and I'm here with my mom.
I'm Joseph Priel, and I'm here with my mom.
I'm Evelyn Chavez, and I'm here with my dad.
I'm Max Yuzuki, and I'm here with my dad and my little brother.
I'm Rudra Patel. I'm here with my mom, dad, and my little itty-bitty sister.
I'm Brady Brower, and I'm here with my mom.
I'm Savannah Ringy, and I'm here with my mom and my little sisters.
I'm Mia Lautenbach, and I'm here with my dad.
I'm Hazel Beck, and I'm here with my mom, dad, brother, and sister.
I'm Callie Schofield, and I'm here with my mom.
I'm Taylor Clement, I'm here with my mom and dad.
I'm Alex Pieper, and I'm here with my dad and grandma.
I'm Margot Chipman, I'm here with my mom and my grandparents.
I'm Juliana Tater, and I'm here with my mom, dad, and brother.
All right, congratulations.
Okay, you want to come down? So if you're tall and you know you're tall, walk to the back. If you're shorter, come to the front. You need to stay. You stay right there. You might make it.
Alex, you're gonna have to go in the back probably. I know.
That's what I'm wondering. Do you need some down
Right there. Oh. Yeah. So this group right here, all the way to the front. Yep.
Right here.
Yep. Yep. All right.
Just make sure you can see Robin. Robin, wave your hand.
Right there.
You see Robin? Say hi, Mrs. Betts.
It's okay. Here, I'll trade you. You stand right there and I'll go behind you. How's that? All right. Oh.
Are you good? Good.
All right, congratulations, everybody.
Nice job. Nice job. Our 7th grade students, you were in 7th grade in 24-25. On the all A honor roll, please come forward. There are a lot of these too.
70.
70?
Yep.
All right.
Come on down.
We're going to start
Hello,
2
everybody.
lines.
Hi.
No.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Congratulations. Hi, guys.
Learn the secret how to keep people quiet. Come and take pictures.
Hello.
Okay, team, I'm going to have this group. Guys, right here, look at me. Right here. Move down here. 6 of you, 5 of you, come right here.
All right, that's good. Stop right there. Turn around, face the crowd. There you go. We're going to let you guys start first. Introduce yourself and mom and dad or anyone who's with you.
Hi, I'm Gage Lewis. I'm here with my parents and my sister.
I'm Gideon, and I'm here with my family.
I'm Easton, and I'm here with my parents and both my brothers.
I'm Austin, and I'm here with my mom.
I'm Brentley, and I'm here with my dad, mom, grandma, and 2 younger siblings.
You guys come on in the back now. Nice slide back there.
I'm Trisha, and I'm here with my mom and little sister.
Sorry.
I'm Savannah, and I'm here with my parents.
I'm Emery Libford, and I'm here with my dad.
I'm Kayla Sekaros, and I'm here with my mom, my dad, and my little sister.
I'm Cadence, and I'm here with my parents and my brother.
I'm Amelia. I'm Amelia, and I'm here with my mom.
I'm Tara, and I'm here with my mom.
I'm Ava, and I'm here with my parents and my little sister.
I'm Paisley, and I'm here with my parents, grandparents, and sister.
I'm Charlie, and I'm here with my mom and dad.
I'm Tinley, and I'm here with my mom and dad.
I'm Maggie Sullivan, I'm here with my mom, dad, and sister.
I'm Jill Eglinton, and I'm here with my mom and my brother.
I'm Ryder Reeson, and I'm here with my mom, my dad, and my sister.
I'm Emery Kirk, and I'm here with my mom, dad, and little brother.
I'm Blake Dahmer, and I'm here with my mom, dad, and my aunt.
I'm Mackenzie Shattuck, I'm here with my grandparents and my parents.
I'm Sophie Callow. I'm with my mom, dad, brother, and sister, and my Mackenzie.
All right, we're going to trade again.
So if you're in the back, come forward. If you're in the front, move to the back. You're all okay. You're all okay for just.
So school started okay, everybody? Yeah.
I'm Avery, and I'm here with my mommy.
I'm Lucy Baker, and I'm here with my parents.
I'm Selena Martinez, and I'm here with my parents, my sisters, and my niece.
I'm Evelyn Nichols, and I'm here with my mom.
I'm Riley Armbruster, and I'm here with my mom and my grandma.
I'm Berkeley Klicka, and I'm here with my mom, dad, and sister.
I'm Molly Cummings, and I'm here with my mom.
I'm Anne-Marie Lee, and I'm here with my mom, dad, and brother.
I'm Harper Murray, and I'm here with my Nana and my mom.
I'm Milo Brenton, and I'm here with my dad and his girlfriend.
I'm Charlotte Olna, and I'm here with my mom.
I'm Kylie Adams, and I'm here with my mom.
I'm Nolan Hyde, and I'm here with my mom, dad, and brother Thomas.
All right. Great job. All right, same thing. If you're tall, to the back. We got to make sure we can see everybody.
Are we gonna need?
That's the thing I haven't heard in a long time.
Okay, I need a group of you right here to come up to the very front. All of you step forward. Step forward. It's okay. I'll kneel with you, and you're gonna kneel. You're gonna kneel. They're gonna have to come over. Okay, ladies. Or pop in some of those holes or kneel down here on the floor.
Long road trip.
Can you get this far over?
All right, you want you guys to scoot up just a little bit. All right. Noah, scoot up just a little bit. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Can you see everybody?
Oh, she can't see you.
All right.
Or you're right there.
All right,
Thank
congratulations,
you.
everybody.
Great work, congratulations. Great job. Oh, sorry. Congratulations. If you were an 8th grader last year with all A's, please come forward. Last year's 8th grade class.
As these students start to walk down, a couple numbers to note. We're now seeing 48 8th graders. So you can see as they start off in grade 5 and 6, we have several students that make it with all A's. And as we continue to progress towards their senior year, it gets a lot smaller in our number.
Gentlemen.
And part of that's academic walk, but also part of it is the discipline to stay in there and do well. And it really does take a lot of energy and effort. So congratulations to everybody that made all A. And so now we're going to meet the rising 9th graders, but we're going to go back to 8th grade for just a second.
Yes.
I'm Annabella Butler, and I'm here with my mom and brother.
I'm Ava Klein. I'm here with my mom and my sister.
I'm Oliver, and I'm here with my siblings, parents, and grandparents.
I'm Andrew Kepner, and I'm here with my mom, stepdad, and Hero the therapy dog.
I'm Brent Beach, and I'm here with my mom and dad.
I'm Adeline Shirley. I'm here with my mom.
I'm McKinley Roberts, and I'm with my mom and dad.
I'm Harrison Alia, and I'm with my mom, dad, and older sister.
I'm Ebenezer, and I'm here with my mom, my dad, and my sister.
I'm Brooks, and I'm here with my mom and my sister.
Okay, do we know? We know the drill? You had it. You had it. You had the instinct. You did. You were turning. You knew exactly.
I'm Natalia Flowers, and I'm here with my parents.
I'm Madeline Osborne, and I'm here with my mom, dad, and little sister.
I'm Natalie Hoovermel, and I'm here with my grandparents and my parents and my brother.
I'm Harper Stone, and I'm here with my mom.
I'm Alyssa Clevin, and I'm here with my mom and my dad.
I'm Reese Patterson, and I'm here with my parents and my little brother.
I'm Maggie Loudon, and I'm here with my dad and my sister.
I'm Jasmine Beatty, and I'm here with my parents.
I'm Emberly Martin, and I'm here with my mom, dad, and sister.
All right, now it's photo op time.
They're fun.
Oh.
You guys are good in the road, but just shift this way.
You're just
We want to be underneath the
trying
sign.
to center you over the sign.
Keep coming this way. Keep coming. Keep coming.
One more step?
Yep, one more step. Right, one more step this way.
Everybody take one step to your left.
Yep, all right. How are you?
Oh, goodness.
Good.
I'm not doing a sorority for those guys. I'm back here with you. Do you need me?
I just need you guys to like find a hole. There we go. There we go. Stay like that.
Find a hole. All right, congratulations.
Nice job. Congratulations. What am I on? Last year's freshman. Is
Last
that
year's
right?
freshman.
Last year's freshman, high school freshman from last year, please come forward. Great work, gentlemen. Congratulations.
Hello.
Congratulations.
How's it going? Hi.
Congratulations.
Hello. Hello.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Last year's freshman, we had 33 students that received all A's, so we're going to introduce ourselves now.
I'm Claire Cross, and I'm here with my mom and dad.
I'm Emma Farley, and I'm here with my mom and dad.
I'm Kiara Hayes, and I'm here with my mom.
I'm Shri Patel. I'm here with my dad, uncle, and my little brother.
I'm Ella McCray, and I'm here with my mom, my aunt, my cousin, my friends, and the best elementary school teacher I've ever had.
Hi, I'm Liberty McWhirter, and I'm here with my sister, my mom, and my grandparents.
Hi, I'm Daviana Woodson, and I'm here with my papaw.
Hi, I'm Holland Beck, and I'm here with my mom, dad, brother, and sister.
Hi, I'm Connor Paris, and I'm with my parents and my sister.
Hi, I'm Arthur Thomas. I'm here with my dad and my best friend Thomas.
I'm Keel Zukowski. I'm here with my parents and my brothers.
Great job. Round of applause. Great job. Okay, Ryan.
Scoot in.
Act like you know each other.
Yeah, you guys stay there. We're going to make everybody come this way. Yep, scoot in. Yep.
Step.
There you go. Perfect. Can you get us? All right. All right, congratulations.
Congratulations. Well done. Last year's sophomores. So you're a junior this year. Last year's sophomores, please come forward.
We might be able to go ahead and let's do
juniors?
everybody. Yep.
Okay, if you were a junior last year, go ahead and come forward, please. And I think we'll go ahead and take our seniors as well. Many of them may be off already. They may not be with us.
Yeah, that's it. We're glad you're here.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Hi, gentlemen. Thanks for being here. So these are our 24-25 sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Mr. Holman, get us started.
My name's Clay Holman. I'm here with my mom, my dad, and my sister.
My name is Keegan Rivera. I'm here with my family.
My name is Benjamin Warland. I'm here with my dad and my mom.
My name's Addison Holman. I'm here with my mom, dad, and brother.
My name's Lily Gerald. I'm here with my mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, Memo, and Pappy.
My name is Molly Loudon. I'm here with my dad and my sister.
Hi, everyone. My name is Emma Small, and I'm here with my mom, Jennifer Small.
Hi, I'm Jensen Davenport. I'm here with my parents, Ryan and Stacy Davenport.
My name's Alex Lynn. I'm here with my parents.
Hi, I'm Noah Smith. I'm here with my mom, stepmom, dad, and my brother.
I'm Melissa Klein. I'm here with my mom and my sister.
All right. Well, all told, that was 317 students that received the superintendent's All-A honor roll. We're going to get a picture, and then I'm going to ask Alex to stick around for just a second because I want to talk to him about his summer. I think everybody would like to hear about. So,
we're going to clap while you do it. I felt the need. Thanks, Clay.
all right.
Congratulations, everybody.
I'm going to give you the mic. I'll ask a few questions about you.
Congratulations.
Yes. Yep. All right. Well, this past summer, Alex had an experience of a lifetime. He was one of 65 incoming seniors across the nation to apply for a program at MIT and was selected to participate in a summer-long learning experience. So I thought we would just talk to him just a little bit about his experience and kind of what he learned. I know I was talking to Mr. Eskew the other day in the hallway, and he said Alex learned more in those 5 weeks at MIT than he did till his junior year at college. So Alex, talk a little bit about your experience at MIT.
Oh yeah, first of all, that was my first time flying alone, so definitely had to figure out the baggage claims. And then got picked up, and we just like unpacked, and just like the next 6 weeks were basically like a blur. And just like there was lots of classes, biochemistry, and just like calculus, multivariable. But it was definitely hanging out with friends and getting to know a lot of individuals that also had my background was truly empowering. And just knowing that there's somebody out there living my own struggles was definitely motivated me even further to do better and more with my time and efforts.
And what do you hope to do once your senior year is over?
I'll probably apply to like top 20 colleges and then study computer science and just apply my knowledge to help others like me, just provide opportunities like low tech or just very accessible stuff to better improve low income individuals.
All right, well, thank you very much. What a great summer. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yep. And I know everybody really wants to stick around, but this would be a good time if you don't want to stay for the rest of the program to exit. Huh? You know what? They got him at the start. Yes, I know. I had to ask the same thing.
That was fun.
That was a good time.
And it went just fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
working?
I was going to say, I think I have another one. We usually have a real nice one.
It's kind of a loud.
Yeah. Natalie had other things on her plate.
Did we miss one?
Do we miss somebody? Go ask. Yeah.
Okay, we will move on to the consent agenda. Are there any public comments? Okay. Is there any additions or comments about any items?
A few that I'd like to highlight. First, with the liability insurance, this is the month that we do renew liability. It went up 6.4%. That actually is a very good number for us as we travel forward. One of the things that helped bring a lower rate, they looked at the depreciation value of our roofs. And as you know, we're going through and repairing and replacing many of our roofs. So they'll work with STR, our company that monitors all of that for us. And if we did have a new roof come into play, then there would be a different cost to replace versus some of the older roofs. But I know Miss Jo couldn't be here tonight unexpectedly with the family emergency, but she wanted to just highlight that. And it is with the exact same company, AFM EMC, that we went with last year. And then on personnel, I'd like to highlight Karen Stafford, who's a certified bus driver for 17 years, and she is retiring. So I want to thank her for her years of service with us. And lastly, on surplus items, Webb Elementary is getting new desks, and so we are discarding the desks, the teacher desks, and that is what's on the surplus list this time.
Okay, are there any questions? Just need a motion.
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, it passes. We will go to the superintendent reports, the back-to-school update.
Yeah, just real briefly, wanted to highlight a couple things that have been going on this first week of school. One, we had an outstanding opening day ceremony. Our theme for the year is One District, Many Stories, and each school had t-shirts to represent their story, and then Rafael Sanchez served as our MC. One of the highlights, the high school won a trivia game, and they got to put a pie in Raphael's face during the presentation. But it was a fun day, and we also had Emma Bevins videotape a segment about her story. Emma is a reporter, a health reporter in Washington, D.C., and she's one of our students. And so she talked about her story and what it meant to go through our school system. So that was a great thing. Mr. Hoagland and Transportation, they've been having a few opportunities before them as we get started. As you know, last meeting we did approve the routes, but we're up students. We're up about 180 students, and some of that is causing a little bit of transportation stress inside of that, as well as some technology issues. We do have them resolved. I know on the first day, CBIS did have a few students that were about 40 minutes late to school, but that has been taken care of on that end. And on the after-school side, Mrs. Holman does have a lot of the high school kids in that transfer bus that we're watching and trying to figure out a game plan for that. But overall, I think transportation is going really well. I want to thank Mr. Hoagland and his team. They put a lot of extra hours in to do the job to get everybody to school in a safe manner. A couple classes that we're trying to monitor throughout. At elementary, as you know, we have a ratio of 25-1. And all the schools right now are below that. However, we still have some class sizes that are concerning. Dr. Hayden has a kindergarten class that's 24 per classroom, and obviously at that primary grade we would like to see some smaller numbers there. At Webb Elementary, their primary class, the numbers are good, but they had to put high ability back, and so the teacher is teaching a wider range of student in that first and second grade that we're monitoring. And then Carly Hoagland, Mrs. Hoagland has a third grade class that's quite large. Second grade? Second grade. Second grade is quite large that we're monitoring. That one's actually above 26. We do have kids moving in and out of the district still, but that number of about 5,000 is where we're at right now today, and like I said, it's about 180 more than we had last time. Virtual school is still going well. Ms. Murphy, the principal, has had 2 different orientations to bring people in, and we have about 111 students enrolled in the virtual program right now. The official ADM day is not until October 1st, but we're trending well, right? And with that comes some other opportunities and some challenges. But all in all, back to school, it's been great to have everybody back. We have an outstanding group of new teachers. We got to meet them tonight, a few of them, and we're up and running. Sports season is just around the corner. We have scrimmages and intramural contests, and then next weekend is the first official football game, and then throughout the week we'll see the volleyball and soccer teams take off in their seasons as well. So that's where we are.
Okay, thank you. Next, we'll go to the 2024 energy update from Mr. Bright.
Hello.
faces, so I thought I'd give just a quick background as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. This program, in its current form, has been in use since 2013. So you'll hear me reference 2012 occasionally, which is our old baseline year. The basic motto for this program is use the equipment when it's needed, but shut it down when it's not. And that seems simple and obvious, but it has not always been the case. We ask for help from staff in a few different ways. Personal refrigerators, space heaters, some other electronics are not permitted. Computers and monitors are to be shut down at the end of the day. Classroom lights are to be turned off if the room will be vacant for an extended period of time. Thank you. We've seen most staff members buy in over the years. It's been really good. There's a few that think I'm not the nicest person, but most really have, and it's really helped. But the bulk of our savings in this program comes from our building automation systems. We're able to set times, lights times, HVAC times, set points, and those have been really big. Mr. Betts and I, we've upgraded a couple of those systems this summer that are really going to help us out as well. So as I move through, I just want to give you a little bit of background. So I'm going to operate this clicker, maybe. Not going to work for me now. Can you do it? Okay. See, the all utility 3-year total cost, as you can see up there, 2022 was a high year. But 2024 was a good year in comparison to 23, $58,000 to the good. Our previous baseline year of 2012, we were $150,000 better than that. So 12 years later in time, everything goes up. To be $150,000 better is really good. Natural gas.
Jeff, can I stop you for just a
Yes,
second? Because
sir.
I also want to give a little bit of history. Back in 2012, it was one of the early years where circuit breaker and all of the operations was really being impacted. So Mr. Mercer, CFO at the time, Mr. Doty, who was sitting in Mr. Betts' seat, did a Six Sigma project looking at ways for us to become more efficient. And one of those things was to create the program that we now see Mr. Bright overseeing. But the idea of how much are we spending and what can we save with avoidance. We looked at a lot of different strategies, and one of them was human strategies, and we hired 2 people to be energy czars, for lack of a better term. Jeff jokes, says the people they don't like him very much. We would get these oops stickers if we left our lights on or we had electricity being used that shouldn't be used. So Jeff and Ron Bailey at the time would go around and audit all the buildings. And then we also moved on to the gas and other things like that. But that's the brief history of how we got here. And then each year we've asked Jeff to come and share a journey about what we're doing so that you get to see how we're using our Six Sigma and our guiding principle of systemic improvement to make a difference and not have to spend on energy and some other options inside of this. So thanks, Jeff.
Thank you. Natural gas is one that doesn't get as much flavor as electricity, but it's still important. It was only 12.3% of our utility expenses. It was low. This is one that can really surprise you when we get really cold winters and they basically put an emergency cost to it. And we may see some of that on next year's report because of early 2025. We had some of that. The gas one, though, as you can see the numbers, you'll see a big difference between it and electricity if we go to the next slide. So this is the one that really gets us, and it accounted for 73% of our total utility cost in 2024. And it will continue to be our largest expense by far in this portion of the budget. Unfortunately, we only have control of one part of that equation, and that's the usage. So the cost fluctuation is easily shown in this slide here. We used less kilowatt hours in 2022 than we did in 2023, but we spent $200,000 more. So it's all about what we get charged for the kilowatt hours. Like I said, habits and usage amounts are very important, but we're still at the mercy of the rates. So as I move to the next one, this slide, I created it and I updated it for this year, and it's, you know, Duke is giving us a 10% increase for 2025, and it's already showing up in our early 25 bills. In March, we paid 12 cents, or a little over 12 cents per kilowatt hour, which, as you'll notice, in 2024 and 23, we were basically 11. And that doesn't sound like a large increase until you look at the kilowatt hours that we use, which are a lot. It just shows you that both parts of the equation are very important, and why good control of our portion is very important. That's a very interesting chart to me. The good thing is that we have made some upgrades. We have 3 new chillers at our high school. Our old chillers were extremely inefficient and very unreliable, and as you can see, our summer months are obviously the most important for our chillers, keeping the building cool. We saved $34,000 over that June, July, August, and usage was down 317,000 kilowatt hours. So it's pretty impressive for new equipment. It was obviously a very expensive project, but you know, making a little bit of that back over that time span is really important. Creekside, we got all new heat pumps and heat exchangers last year. We did see a decrease of 109,000 kilowatt hours versus 2023, which is $12,000. And then Northwood's a little skewed. The contractor ran the AC 24/7, unbeknownst to me. They were nice and cool while they were doing that job, but you can see the difference in the cost. But that is also a very good demonstration as to what it costs when you do run that stuff all the time. So the next screen is sewer usage credits. That's kind of an interesting one to me. It's basically the DPW bills us off our water meters, and we have water meters that track everything at certain buildings. Well, that includes sprinkler systems and cooling towers. We don't send that water down the drain, so I have meters on all that stuff. We go in, we subtract that amount, and over the last, I don't know, dozen years, it's almost $100,000 in savings by doing that kind of stuff. So every little bit counts in that. Baseline year 2012, all utilities was $1.8 million. We were still 1.73 last year, so 150,000 to the good in comparison to 2012. And for the 12 years, we've saved $2,885,945. Obviously, that's a big number. I'm pretty proud of that one. So if you guys have any questions, I'd be more than happy to do the best I can to answer them.
I would just say thank you, Jeff, for all your efforts, and you're right, that is a big number, so it's much appreciated.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Okay, the quarterly financial report.
We are going to forego the quarterly financials. As I said earlier, Ms. Job could not be here for an unexpected family emergency. So I'm going to have her do that one in September. However, due to the timeline for the budget, we're going to go ahead and do the budget workshop. And tonight I'm going to be the presenter of this. And then in 2 weeks when we have the joint city council meeting, if there are further questions we need, we can get them from to her and she can answer those. And then that will allow us to stay on the timeline for that October final approval of our budget. So what is the budget workshop? The budget workshop is designed not working. Oh, is that you or me? It's me. Okay. All right. So the budget workshop is designed to give an overview of where we're headed and with regard to the funds that we have available. So tonight, you're getting a presentation looking at operations and education and also our debt service rate and some things that are factoring into those final dollar amounts that we're going to see in October. On September the 8th, which is our board meeting, we will have a public hearing on the 2026 budget, and that's when the public has a chance to come out and share information about the budget, anything that's on their minds and hearts. And like example of like the energy costs, hopefully they would recognize we're doing a lot of things to try to save cost or avoid cost as we travel forward. And you're going to see in just a little bit why that's really an important part of the journey as we travel forward. And then on October 20th, we'll have the final adoption of the budget. And then Ms. Jobe must present this to Gateway for all the public to view by November the 7th. So look, what are some parameters that you have that we need to consider? And when I say you, because really as you know, you are a fiduciary board. It's your job to say, yes, I approve of this. And so what are some things out there that you have to keep an eye on? Well, one of them is the state requirement that we must spend at least 62% last year of our dollars on teacher salaries and benefits. And so here we present kind of the stats. So you look at school year 23-24, we exceeded that by almost a little over 2%. And last year, 24-25, we were at 67%. And that's a real praise. Our teachers deserve that. Our support staff deserve that. But when the state looks at it, they're looking at that teacher, the benefits that we pay, as well as their salary. We also have to look to make sure that our funding floor, not only do we have to get 62%, and it's actually going up to 65% next year, we have to also make sure that we're spending similar amount of money. So if we had something happen, you know, new teachers come in and veteran teachers leave, we still are required to have that same amount of expenditure. And so you'll notice that in 23, it was 17.5 million, and in 24-25, it was 17.9 million. So we did exceed that maintenance of effort requirement. So once again, Tina does a phenomenal job kind of keeping track of this as she travels forward. And then the new CFO, as you know, we announced her retirement back in July. The new person's got to come in and kind of pick up right where she's leaving off to help us in this journey. So one of the requirements for the superintendent and the CFO is to keep track of the board goal, looking at education fund, operations fund, and rainy day by the total budget in the education operations fund. And that's really basically how much money do we have to spend on all these things that we're talking about. Our board goal is 15%, and at the end of this year, our projection is to be about 25.71%. And you can see throughout there the balances, and we are spending some of those balances. A couple of things that have brought us to that. One, we in January, right when you guys came on board, we raised support staff salary. Our lowest support staff salary is $15 an hour. And that's outstanding. That really priced. Also, our insurance benefits for a few of our support staff, they were paying $1 for insurance, and that weighs into that. Our teacher salary is starting salary at $50,000. The state requirement is at least 45, so that also plays into that. And our total number of FTEs, right? How many people do we have working for us? Also, is something, you know, we just talked briefly about the class size. It's something that's been very pressing on all of our hearts and in helping us get that individual student growth. That impacts that. So you'll see some differences there as we travel forward in what it's intended to be. You'll notice on the referendum fund where it says that, you know, 776,000. We made a decision over the last several years that as we continue to move forward to the end of this year, this referendum, that we would accelerate what we were doing in paying. So that's where you're seeing that. That was all scripted, and it also impacts us. We still have a pretty good operating balance on the referendum that will continue to be spent over the next year in that space. Looking at the proposed budget, which is the next slide, and what changed for us? Well, look at education funding based on 4,883 students. And just remember I said, right now, we have over 5,000 students. So that's going to be a shift. We had 120 virtual kids, which saw an increase of 2.6%. So that was a projected increase of about $1.2 million. Our operating fund levy. So what's a levy? A levy is how much money we receive, right? So when we tax, And there's a tax rate that for some reason they don't call it revenue or they call it levy. So the levy is what we receive in, and you're seeing that's going to be capped at 4%. There's another thing called an MLGQ that's part of the state funding that caps that at that. And that's going to continue as we travel forward over the next 5 years. And then the referendum fund levy was also capped. One of the things that we saw happen over time is our AV in Franklin, the assessed value, all of the property we have in Franklin really grew. Actually, over the last 5 years, it's grown about 50% over what it was. So when people are talking about, man, that's my taxes went up or whatever, it's that AV is what's driving that. It also brings this lower tax rate, and that levy side also helps. But that was also capped for us until we received $446,000 based on a rate of 23 cents. Now I will tell you, over the past 2 years, we've actually lowered that rate. One of the things in our referendum that we did say in the question back in 2020, that was the maximum we were ever going to charge, and if we could lower it, we did. And so over the last couple of years, we have lowered it to about 21 cents in our journey. So what's caused some changes in our revenue projections for next year? One of the things we're looking at, and on the revenue side, continuing the enrollment for a virtual school. Ms. Murphy's doing a great job of getting kids, and one of the things that we're actually seeing is we're actually just keeping our own kids. There were kids that were struggling. They weren't functioning in a traditional school that we would have, and Ms. Murphy and Ms. Williams have really helped us create this opportunity to do well. We have several new homes going up in our district. Mrs. Hoagland will tell you that the Kingsbridge addition has brought many new students to her this year, and we're starting to see that. In that IU study, you remember, they talked about in the new subdivisions, about a half a student is what was going to come out of every house. Now that was split between 2/10 at the elementary and 3/10 at the secondary. So if anybody sees that 2/10 or 3/10 students, let me know. But the reality of it is it's a half a kid per home. When we were really growing back in the early 2000s, we were seeing over one kid in every home. And so that's one of the things that we started to look at, like how we got to the new high school and some of those things in that early on partnership. So partnership with SpinBridge, you remember that we've asked for a couple times to have cooperative purchasing. So when we ask for bid projects and different things, we can go to SpinBridge. And so Mr. Betts and his team have used that. We're also seeing increased funding in special ed. There's definitely a need there. One of the things we're seeing is continued increase in special education funding. And you know, like I said, our goal is individual student growth, and we need more dollars to help support those students in that space. And then staffing levels and programming. One of the things that Mr. Ahaus talked about with his team is the new pathways that are started. So the JAG program, if you remember, we talked about that. We thought that was going to be funded by the state. it's not, but you know what? It's an important value step for us, so we're funding that program for the high school students. And I think we have 44 or 45 students, is that right? Yeah, Mr. Ahaus is shaking his head yes the other day, but I think that's about right. And I actually talked to one of them at the bus the other day, and he was really excited about it. He said all the things he's going to learn. We had a great conversation. He kept saying, hey, you know who this guy is? He's Mr. Boss Man. As he was talking to me. But you know, those soft skills actually are what they're going to learn. We talked Friday, we did a tour with Ms. Mann and Mrs. Gill, and we talked about the JAG, what they're going to learn, and she was on fire. She was really excited about her program. And then increased efficiencies and utilities. You know, Jeff will tell you, we need to continue to look at LED lighting and different ways to minimize our energy expenditures over time. And some of the things we're looking at in the next GEO bond for next year would hopefully help bring that to us in that lighting side of life. But just as we get more revenue, we also have increased costs in certain things. So what are we projecting that could increase the cost in 2026 is our salaries for everyone. You know, cost of living keeps going up, right? And we want to make sure that we're providing that environment for everybody to come and work here. Transition from grant-funded positions, we know that that's going to happen. We know that the federal government has made the decision to not have education at the federal level. They're going to send it back to the state. And you know what? There's probably some really good things about that. We're going to be able to control more of our journey, but that's also going to impact some of the grant funding that Dr. Worland has on her team. This year we saw an example of that in Title I, where we had to push some people back into Education Fund, or unfortunately we had to make some shifts with the administrative assistants. The reading cadre, literacy is important. You know, if you can't read, it doesn't matter what you're going to do in life. We've made a commitment to continue with the Literacy Cadre program, although the Marian University partnership has ended. We have 4 coaches in our buildings. Union Elementary had received 100% passing the last 2 years, and so we did not give them a coach for this year. We'll continue to work with Mrs. Smith on that, but we did fund the 4 other coaches. Healthcare premiums went up 3% this year. Also increased costs of Central 9 Career Center. And I know that President Nelson goes to and represents us on Central 9. They're trying to do some things in there to help us. They do have 1,300 students in enrollment this year, which is a really good number. For us, we continue to see more students at Central 9. Mr. A. House and his team have done a phenomenal job on that career side and moving forward with that. Our liability insurance went up 6.4%. I just told you about that. We are seeing increased enrollment in some of the low-density, high-resource programs, some of the behavior programs. Our contract with RISE is going to come to you next month, and that continues to go up. And people don't realize that cost to RISE is about $60,000. You know what? Once again, it's a need. We need to make sure we're providing the best education for all kids, but that cost comes to all of us, and we have to make sure we have funding for that. Alternative education programming, virtual school, transportation, aging fleets. You've heard about that all along. We did bond for some of those in the budget. We're actually going to try to pay off one of the leases. You're going to see a $500,000 line item where we pay off all the bus leases that we did last time to get ready for the new round. Textbook and curricular resources. The state made a significant change and said, you know what? We don't want parents to pay for textbook. Great. We adopted that thought that we were going to pay no fees for anything, textbook or curricular. Well, when Governor Braun came in, he said, you know what? You can go ahead and apply for fees for classes if you need to. We have looked at that. We've continued to look at it. This school year, we are not proposing that we attach any fees. In August of 26, I do think we'll see some high school fees for some of the classes, especially the advanced placement classes, some dual credit things that Dr. Worland has to address to meet that need. Right now, we're seeing that about a $40,000 line item. And so that's what we're going to look at. We're going to communicate with parents, make sure students know, but for this year, there'll be no additional cost. And then one of the significant things that's coming to us, we had a partnership with JMH that's phenomenal. Back in 2016, they purchased our nursing services for about $300,000. That cost has increased over time with cost of living and everything to about $600,000. So I met with the CEO, Dr. Dunkel, and Rick Keister, who is the COO, to talk about what can we do in the program so that it's still beneficial, but that they are not going to be able to continue all of the cost. So in the 26 budget, we're proposing that we go back to basically the baseline where we're going to pay about $200,000 for our nurses, and they'll continue to pay still the majority of that. That's a significant change to our operation budget. And when we start looking at the SEA 1 property taxes, and it goes into operations fund, right? So our proposed budget, what's it made up of? It's 52% education, 25% debt service, and then the referendum makes 8% and operations 15%. I want to highlight the green just for a second because a significant event is going to take place at the end of 26. Anyone want to know what that significant thing is? Or do you know what it is? It's the high school bond is over. We will have paid off the high school. And so one of the things that when you're seeing that our mortgage of 19.7 is up a little bit because we deferred some interest to help offset some of that, and we're going to pay it back as that one expires. So that's what you're seeing there in that one in terms of that. So our next one on the proposed budget in numbers, I just read them to you, the 52%, et cetera. You'll see what we need to fund that in the education operations, debt service, and referendum. So education fund, once again, you're looking at that 25% operating balance and knowing that we can do some things. And this is also based on a very conservative number of students coming to our school. We don't look at every number. That's where we're going to set our budget. Ms. Job does a phenomenal job of making sure that we're on track with that space. So it looks like with pay raises, we'll see an increase in that area. Operations, we should be good heading into 26 and continue to look at some of those things. I think some cost savings will occur. Remember when we talked to Baker Tilly a few months ago, they scripted out this $2 million deficit and told us how we're spending that. And remember, a big portion of that is just what I just said. In that deferred payment, we're now paying it in 26 and along that journey. In referendum, as we continue to move forward, we're working that money down, and that was also scripted to be purposeful in that rate, in that space too. So what happens at the end of 26? If everything goes as scripted, we will see a slight reduction in the board goal to 22% in what we've captured. And as you go through each fund line item, you'll see an education going from the estimated fund balance of $3.4 million to $3.2 million. That's that $200,000 in pay raises. Weird thing in the budget is we have a fiscal budget and we live on a school year, right? So it's January to December, and our school year is August to May. So we're actually playing in two budgets all the time. And so we talk about pay raises and different things that play out. That's what takes place. So that's what you're seeing there tonight as we travel forward in each of those funds. Tax rates. So what's going to happen based on our proposal? Well, over time, you'll notice that our assessed value has continued to go up. We were due to get our assessed value before this meeting. Unfortunately, it's not here yet. So we will hopefully at the joint city council meeting in 2 weeks, we'll have that for both city and school. Because, in the end, we all play together in the same sandbox. When we're talking about property taxes and the circuit breaker impact on the 1, 2, 3 space. But you can see our AV in 2021 was 1.5 billion and it's now at 2.2. That's a substantial increase. And that's what people are talking about. When Governor Braun said, what's happening with property taxes? That's what he's talking about, right? In terms of that space. So you'll see our percentage gain. And if we add all those numbers up, you're going to see it's like 11 and 29, 40, about 44% if my math is quickly attained there during that slide. But you can see it's up a lot. So what happens to our tax rate? Well, our tax rate on the proposal side is we're going to request 52 cents on operations, and you'll notice it says anticipated 39 cents. It's like, well, why don't you guys just tell us 39 cents? Well, in order for us to actually get to 39 when we interact with the DLGF at Indianapolis, we must make sure we get our maximum amount of dollars, and they help us get down to that rate. So Tina knows we're going to end up at 39 cents, but we do have to advertise high. And same with debt service, we're going to request $1.03, and we're going to come in at 77 cents, and that's also lower. Remember, our board goal right now is 84 cents plus or minus 5. And we're sitting at about 88 cents right now in our debt service space. We're going to see a significant drop when we do budget next year because the high school being off. And remember, we're not allowed to continue to get a tax rate and collect money for future projects in that space. A law change did take that number. And why did we have 84 cents? Just real quickly. That gave us the ability to get below the threshold. 74 cents plus or minus 5 to get it below the 80%. Now it's down to 70 cents. So we got to move our board goal again next year to get below that, and that allows us not to have to go to referendum when we ask for projects. states it's not petition or monsters. And also, it's good stewardship with our community, making sure that we are really just borrowing the money that we need in terms of that space. And then referendum, the request is no way at 35 cents because it's maintained by state law at 23 cents. That's what we voted on and achieved. So we're looking at requesting $1.91. In the end, it's going to be $1.39. And if you go to the next and last slide on the workshop here tonight, you'll notice that we've always advertised high and we receive less. If you look back at 2022, we advertised at $2.35. Well, I guarantee if that would have happened, people would have been like, what is going on? It didn't happen. We went down to $1.67. Also remember, when that 23 cents in the referendum went into play back in 20, you'll notice that it jumped up 11 cents, to $1.70. We have completely engulfed back that 23 cents in the referendum and actually have driven the rate lower because of what we've been able to do. Some of it is the AV. There's no doubt about it. AV goes up. You don't have to have as much of a tax rate to get the levy the money that you need. So we're proposing an estimated impact of $1.39 for all of our homeowners and community members coming up in 26. And that is the budget workshop. What questions do you have, or what did I miss? All right. Well, thank you very much. The next phase is when we go to action items. There's a couple other budget items that we'll continue to move through. One is the option for a public hearing next board meeting. We need to advertise that, so we're going to talk about that. So at this time, we'll shift back to President Nelson to go to action items.
Okay, action items. Are there any public comments? Okay. So the notice of public hearing for the 2026 budget. Dr. C, are you taking care of that?
Yeah, I'm taking, excuse, yeah, hang on, sorry.
Sorry, should have given you more time.
All right. Yes, we are here tonight to ask for board approval to publicize the budget. Let me get to my agenda here, sorry. So the notice would go out on or before the 27th of this month to notice that we would have our public hearing on September the 8th at 6 o'clock in this auditorium. And then our adoption date is that October 20th. And you'll notice that as we traveled through the budget workshop, the numbers reflect what we're talking about in terms of what we're trying to capture back. So at this time, I'd ask for your approval to notice the taxpayers of a public hearing on September the 8th.
Any questions?
Move to approve the notice of, public hearing for the 2026 budget as presented.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, the motion passes. Then we'll go to the permission to advertise capital projects and bus replacement plans.
Yes, this is another one required by state law and resolution to place on our website our resolution for capital projects for the next 3 years. And so we're asking for your permission to post those after our next board meeting.
Okay, any questions? Okay, I'll just need a motion.
I did notice on the agenda, or on the posting, it says September 11th. That should reflect September the 8th. I just checking that again. So we're meeting on Monday the 8th, not the Thursday the 11th. So that we'll make that note before we post. Thank you.
I'll move we give permission to advertise for capital projects and bus replacement plans.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, it passes. Contracted services for speech and language for the 25-26 school year. Ms. Scott? I think so.
You're good. There's a green light.
You're
There we
good.
go. There we
You're
go. So, do you have any questions about the speech language contract that was presented last month? All right, if not, then I ask for your approval.
Move to approve.
Second.
All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes.
Thank you.
Recommend,
Yes, I'll take this one.
Sorry. I need him to go get my kid.
oh, I was like, what's going on?
My apologies there. It won't be the last time I
Okay.
ask an officer to go get my child, I don't imagine.
Oh, goodness.
Sorry.
After June 30th of 2023, the state legislature and General Assembly gave us the ability to hire people with minor infractions to do jobs for us. What was required, though, was to have a separate vote on that person if they had an infraction that came up on their criminal history background check. You have before you today a person that we're recommending to be the Creekside Cafeteria Manager back in 2016 had a violation, OWI, with regard to an incident. We're asking that we hire this person. I did talk to our executive director today of food services. She has interviewed her. She feels comfortable with her. Obviously, this person is not driving any place to and from. So I'm requesting that we hire Paige Lawson as the Creekside Cafeteria Manager.
I'd like to make a comment on that as well.
Yep.
I think there is a duplication here. I didn't check the CCS of the files, but we're showing two offenses.
Sorry about my
on the same day. And ordinarily, both of these offenses are charged as a result of just one incident. But it's very unusual that a conviction results on both of them. So,
come on, man.
I don't think what I'm saying will make much difference to the board, but I'm really of the opinion, seeing only what I'm saying here, that there's only one conviction. It's just odd that you could have two convictions for the same type of offense enter on the same day. And as I said, typically, when there isn't a arrest for something like this, there are multiple charges filed. Ordinarily, it results in only one conviction.
And she did disclose this when she was going through the interview process.
Motion to approve.
I will second.
Okay, all those in favor signal by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Motion passes. And then the second reading of the policies.
President Nelson, we do have a requested change to one of the policies in the list. So if you could look at C-175, you will see some changes in green. As you know, Indiana is a compulsory attendance state, which means that we're supposed to be in school whenever we're open. The nation and the state are having conversations about chronic absenteeism. You've maybe seen articles about this. There have been some articles that definitely in the state of Indiana, but I've seen some national articles as well. The new accountability rule in the state of Indiana, which the draft has been sent out for feedback, includes regular attendance for students at every grade level. So it will be part of our accountability grading for all of our schools moving forward starting in this next school year. As all of you know, we also have third grade retention. So we gathered some parents together, and I do want to thank if any of them are online. We have parents from our MyFC Academy who are willing to come in and have a conversation with us about attendance. We talked to a number of our administrators. We've looked at our data. We've talked to 4 other school districts. We have another one we gathered some information from about how they're handling absenteeism. So with that data that we gathered, we are making the recommendation that you see in green. The pink was already the change that went through the July meeting. We've added the green. So the key, I would say, there are a couple key pieces. Under the excused section, there is a component that says a note. It's often a call, I'll be honest, it's often a phone call. A note or a call from a parent or guardian. We are requesting a change to limit that to 5 excused. Right now it's unlimited. So 5 excused per semester, and then they would kick to unexcused. We are also, you'll see some language in there about physician or similarly licensed medical professional. Sometimes we get questions about a PA or an NP or an athletic trainer suggests something for a student who might have a concussion. So that was just clarifying language that manifested in our conversations. And then if you scroll down to F, that section in green, this is actually current practice. When we have an administrator approved, it's pre-approved. Parents will often come forward and say, hey, let's say my child is in travel sports and they're going to miss these 4 or 5 days. They sit down with the administrator for pre-approval, and we did add academic progress. Are they moving toward graduation? Are we earning credits? Are we making academic progress before we're just missing multiple days of school? I will tell you a common question that we've received already from families is about doctor's notes. There's no change. If you have a doctor's note from for whatever reason, there's no change. Those are always unexcused and always have been. So there's no change to that.
Excused.
Excused.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. To clarify, they're always excused and they always have been. But yes, so we are asking for that limit. That's the only policy change that we have made from the July meeting.
Okay, are there any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. Under, I think it's recovery from an accident as verified by a licensed professional. Licensed professional in what?
Medical.
I think it should say that.
Add that in there.
Okay.
Okay. So then do we need to approve the amendment before we?
Just
He can.
approve it subject to the change. can't we?
Subject to the change. Okay, thank you.
In saying that, I would move to approve the policies as presented, subject to the change of a licensed medical professional.
Okay, all those in favor signal by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Okay, policies pass. Okay, we will move to discussion items. Any public comments? All right.
The
We
only
thought
one-
that's why everybody was here earlier.
Yeah.
Is this topic?
Yeah, the state law changed this year, starting on July 1, that school board salaries to serve could be up to equal to 10% of the baseline teacher salary. So for all of us right now, you're sitting at about $2,500. We would take you up to the baseline of about $5,000, because we're $50,000 for our starting teacher salary. I would recommend that we consider this and continue forward. You all do a lot of work behind the scenes that nobody sees. Plus, we do not charge a per diem for board meetings, which is also acceptable, and many corporations do. So tonight I'm bringing this as a discussion item. I know it might be a little bit for you guys to discuss this for everybody, but from the administrative standpoint, I think your service far exceeds the small amount of money here that we're asking to the board to approve for a new salary that would be included in the appropriate language. So I'll be bringing it back in September for final approval.
Thank you. Any board comments? Administrative comments?
Administrative, just a quick reminder that in 2 weeks, we are at the city council meeting, 6 o'clock, for a joint city council board meeting. We are going to be talking about safety. We're also going to talk about SEA 1 a little bit in terms of the impact to begin talking about what it looks like for our school, and the city will also hopefully do the same for them. And then talk about our joint partnerships that we also have beyond just the police department. So that is at 6. We'll be done by about 7 or a little bit earlier.
Is that there?
It is there, yes, it is there.
Can we get a calendar?
Yeah, we'll get it, yes. I think that's all I have as far as announcements.
Calendar of events.
Calendar events, just a
Labor Day.
reminder that we do have no school on September the 1st, and we do have the joint city council board meeting. And then we are beginning our quarterly visits to schools. I know Dr. Hayden told me that we're coming back to Creekside for the first time in at least 2 years, maybe more than that. So he's excited to host us in this first visit, and that will be in September.
Do you have a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Thank you.